Tree Productions is proud to present Duncanville Weekly News. It's the good news just for the City of Champions, Duncanville, Texas. And now, here's your host, John Thompson.
Hello, world, America, Texas, and Duncanville, and welcome to this edition of Duncanville Weekly News for the last part of September 2018. Glad you're logged on and watching. Well, once again, it's all football this time, but once again, those two big events that are coming up in Duncanville need to be mentioned to you.
I'm Casey Cheshire, and I'm the race director of the Heart of Duncanville 5K and 1 mile. The 5th annual Heart of Duncanville 5K walk and run will be Saturday, October 13th in downtown Duncanville at Main Street and West Jesperson Way. Register today at Ben Franklin Apothecary or at www.heartofduncanville5k.com. There again will be entertainment before, during, and after the race, and all the proceeds benefit the Duncanville ISD Education Foundation. We hope to see you there.
The 2018 Smokin' Blues and Barbecue Festival is Friday and Saturday, October 19th and 20th at Armstrong Park. Friday night is the All-Star Charity Blues Concert featuring Andrew Junior Boy Jones. Saturday, the gates open at 10 a.m. For complete information, go to smokinbluesbarbecuefest.com. It's fall, it's Texas, it's Duncanville. Time for the high school football and time for the Panther Den Show on Duncanville Weekly News, which highlights of last week's Duncanville Panther football game and a preview of this week's game. The Panthers Den Show is brought to us by Jane's Memorial Chapel, Leon Miller Commercial Properties, Todd and Jerry at Fry Integra Insurance Services, John and Janelle at Pope Financial Services of Raymond James and Associates, Ben Franklin Apothecary and Kitchens Deli, Chubby's Family Restaurants, Rick and Jamie at Ben Franklin Plumbing, and now, in the Panthers Den, here's John.
Hello, Duncanville football fans, and welcome back to the Panthers Den Show. Well, it was an unusual situation this week. The Panthers played on Saturday, scheduled for 6 o'clock, and, well, here's what happened. This one was scheduled to kick off at 6, but a storm that blew through pushed it back to 6:30. Evangel Christian Academy of Shreveport, Louisiana was in town with a team that the fans say aren't living up to their reputation, as they're 0-2 so far. Once again, the captains are injured. Gasai, Trey, Sean, DeBraylin, and Jaquindon. The Panthers won the toss and deferred their choice until the second half, so the Panthers kick off to the Eagles, and Victor kicks it down inside the 5-yard line, and it's returned to the 25, where Arthur Stanley and Jalen Walker and friends make the tackle. On their first play, the Eagles are stopped by Anthony and some teammates for no gain. And then later, Kamaria Kinney makes this quarterback sack to force a punt. The Panthers have it at their 25-yard line, and Jaquindon, who had a big night passing and running, finds Roderick Daniels And it's 1st and 15 at the 31, and Jaquindon goes for 22. And it's first down at the Eagle 40-yard line. Marquez Beeson goes for 14 to the Eagle 10-yard line. But when the drive stalled, Victor comes in and kicks a 21-yard field goal to put the Panthers up 3-0 with 4:18 left in the first quarter. The Panthers forced another Eagle punt after the ensuing kickoff, but Jaquindon is intercepted 2 plays later. And then a 49-yard touchdown pass over Stacy Brown put the Eagles on the board, and they missed their point after. So after one, it's Evangel Christian 6 and the Panthers 3.
Leon Miller Commercial Properties is a proud sponsor of the Panther's Den Show on Duncanville Weekly News, as he enjoys helping to promote our DHS athletes as no one else does. Leon owns office and retail space in the heart of Duncanville on Main Street. If you are looking for convenient, accessible, and well-kept space for rent, call Leon at 972-709-7181. He will fix you up.
Early in the second quarter, Jaquindon passes to Zarich for 14 yards and a first down. And then Marquez runs for 11. Karinian does also to the 1-yard line. From there, Jaquindon takes it to the house. Here's another angle. Victor's PAT makes it 10-6 Panthers a minute into the second quarter. After the ensuing kickoff on plays like this from J.D. Thursby, the Eagles turn the ball back to the Panthers on downs. It's 4th down and 9, and Jaquindon hits Tristan Smith for 16 and a first down. But when they can't get another first down, Victor comes in and kicks a 40-yard field goal. So with 5:10 left in the first half, it's now 13-6 Panthers. After the ensuing kickoff, Camarja and friends make plays like this, forcing yet another Eagle punt. It's second down at the 22 when Jaquindon spots a wide open Nakia Brown on the left sideline, and he takes it home. Here's another angle. Victor does his deal. So with under a minute left in the first half, it's now 20-6 Panthers. The Eagles tried to pass their way to a late first half score, but Anthony stopped that with this interception. And that's it for the first half. Panthers 20, Eagles 6.
A longtime sponsor of the Panther's Den Show on Duncanville Weekly News is Benjamin Franklin Plumbing, your punctual plumber. Rick and Jamie have been serving the plumbing needs for the Duncanville area since 1984. Remember, their slogan is, if there's any delay, it's you we pay. Make an appointment and be confident that they will be there on time. Call 972-298-6054 and see for yourself. That's Benjamin Franklin Plumbing.
James Memorial Chapel is the only family-owned funeral home in Duncanville and is proud to offer caring and dedicated services from familiar friends. Rick James and his family, the owners of James Memorial Chapel and Funeral Home, have served Duncanville area families in their time of loss since 1998. A beautiful and spacious chapel is offered, and James serves all cemeteries. When it comes to finding people you can trust in a time of need, you can turn to James Memorial Chapel. No one else knows families better. 811 South Cockrell Hill in Duncanville.
The Panthers receive the second half kickoff, and Marquez takes it up to the 22 after a 5-yard penalty. Jaquindon then spots Nakia over the left side, and Mr. Brown goes the rest of the way, cutting back to the center and over the right side. Good blocking, poor tackling, great running moves. Touchdown, 78 yards, pay dirt. Victor does his PAT, and it's 27-6 now, a minute into the third quarter. And Coach Samples is not walking the sidelines this game. After the kickoff, the Eagles are moving the ball and have second down and 2 at the Panther 5. But Chris Thompson, Stacy, and Ennis, and Charleston Chaddock, and Anthony cause an 18-yard loss. The Eagles eventually turn the ball over on downs, and Jaquindon either passed or ran for the next 65 yards, and on 4th and 3 at the Eagles 13, he finished the deal, and Victor adds the extra point with a little over 3 minutes left in the third, but that's the way the third ended. 34-6, Panthers, not 35.
Chubby's Family Restaurant on Cockrell Hill at Skyline is your full-service restaurant for Duncanville. Open from 6 to 9, Monday through Thursdays, till 10 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays. They feature traditional American cuisine. They offer takeout and delivery and are one of the very best catering restaurants in the area. Call 972-298-1270 and find out for yourself.
After the ensuing kickoff, the Eagles turned it over on downs at midfield, and it's at the 7-yard line, and Nakia finishes the drive with this practically untouched run into the end zone. Victor does his deal, so 3 seconds into the fourth quarter, it's now 41-6, not 42. After the kickoff, the Eagles have a second down on their own 46 when this happens against the Panther third team defense. And he gets to the 1-yard line before the fumble that was called down. It took 2 plays, but they put it in. So after the PAT with 8.5 minutes left, it's now 41-13 Panthers. After a failed Eagle onside kick attempt, Roderick Daniels makes a couple of nice runs. This one for 13 yards to the Eagle 27, and then DeMarcus Jackson goes for 22 yards to the 5. Then finishes the drive with this 3-yard plunge. Victor finishes the deal. So midway through the fourth, it's now 48-13 Panthers. The only real highlight in the remainder of the game was this Eagle punt. 67 yards to the Panther 1-yard line. The Panthers were also penalized on the play. The mark off, about a foot, half the distance. The Panthers ran 6 plays, and it's over. Final, Panthers 48 and Emmanuel Christian Academy of Shreveport, Louisiana 13. The Panthers now have a 2.25-0 win record. With a bye week, then District 8 6A begins. Each show, we have a play of the week. And in the Evangel game, it happened on the first play of the second half when Jaquindon hits Nakia Brown on a screen pass, and 78 yards later, after a lot of great moves, missed tackles, and good blocking, it's a touchdown, putting the Panthers up by 20, and that's why it's the play of the week.
The play of the week is brought to us every game and every show by the Pope Financial Group of Raymond James. For all your investment needs, call John or Janelle at 972-780-0533 or come by at 222 East Wheatland right here in Duncanville. It's the Pope Financial Group of Raymond James for the last 34 years.
Also, we have a hit of the week, and we had a bunch to choose from this week, but the one we picked happened in the second quarter when it's an Eagle fourth down and they go for it, but J.D. Thursby makes this hit on the running back to turn the ball back to the Panthers. Here's another look at it. And that's why it's the hit of the week.
The hit of the week is brought to us by Ben Franklin Apothecary, located at 302 North Main Street in the heart of downtown Duncanville. Shop for unique gifts, take care of any pharmaceutical needs, or enjoy lunch at Kitchen's Deli Sandwich Shop. Call 972-298-1147 or visit online for more information.
Upcoming for the Panthers will be their first district game against Richardson Berkner, the Rams. The Rams are 1-2 coming into this game. They've been outscored 97-35. We're back on Friday night, but after the bye week, it'll be Friday, September the 28th, 7:30 at Panther Stadium. This will be the first district game for each of these teams. Due to the bye week, we'll be back on October the 2nd with the next edition of Duncanville Weekly News. As we close, let's see some more scenes from last Saturday night, and we'll be back October the 2nd.
But 98, class of 99, that's my daughter's class, and you know what, today's her birthday? She's 38 years old, so I know how old you guys are. Yeah, that's about how old I was 20 years ago, I think. Yeah. No. But truly, it's great to see many of you that are back, almost all of you. There's a couple of you didn't know if I'd ever see you again after high school, but I guess you grew up and you made it, so that makes us all proud. You know, what's special is in 98 in Houston, in the Astrodome, one of the top games of the century in Texas high school football, you guys were there, and you made the City of Champions even greater because of that. I wear with pride this ring from 98. In fact, it's the only championship ring of many that James won while I was here as a principal, but it's one that means the most. And I think it really did a turnaround for Duncanville High School and the district as a whole, winning the state football championship, large classification. That is awesome. Someone I wish was here right now, I know you would love to see her, and she's still working here. And that's Flo Judd. You remember Miss Judd, right? She is still working here at Duncanville High School, loving all the kids and making them behave. But I do want to thank you for providing great memories. In 2 weeks, and I get to stay home and do nothing for a while. You look back through those.
1998 Duncanville Panthers state championship team: Casey Cheshire, Chris Davis, Gerard Davis, Terrence Dean, Michael Dudley, Richard Evans, Travis Hale, Byron Johnson, Ken Moore, Sidney Oliver, Stephen Tenpenny, Jamil Tucker, Kevin Young, Kyle Yadzitsky, Bernard Campbell, and Damian Fuller. Let them know you appreciate them, folks. Let them know. Make some noise for the 1998 Duncanville Panthers State Championship track team. football team. Not bad.